Oh,
no.
Well, they lost all their money, Groucho.
Well, we can't allow anybody to leave here flat broke. I'll give you one more question. Get this right, and we bring your winnings up to $25. We all know that Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Now, I want you to tell me what is the lowest mountain in the world.
The lowest mountain?
The lowest mountain.
There's no low mountain.
Yes, it is. It's Grant's Tomb. You win $25. Sorry you didn't win more, huh? Thanks and good luck from the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. Now, before we continue, here's something I want you to hear about the beautiful new DeSoto.
No matter what you're looking for, you'll find it in the distinguished new DeSoto. This new DeSoto is a really beautiful car with long, low, wide, glamorous lines. What's more, in the DeSoto, you can drive without shifting, thanks to DeSoto's famous tip-toe hydraulic shift with fluid drive. In a DeSoto, you simply turn the key, step on the gas, and go. Just as important, DeSoto is a safer car, with such important features as DeSoto full-time power steering. The power steering that works for you all the time. DeSoto safety rim wheels, and big, sure DeSoto power brakes. The brakes that require just half the pedal pressure of ordinary brakes. You'll find that the DeSoto is a better driving car, cushioned and protected by remarkable DeSoto Oriflow shock absorbers and new scientific spring suspension, and powered by the world's most efficient engine design, the mighty 160 horsepower DeSoto Fire Dome V8 engine. So stop in at your DeSoto Plymouth dealers tomorrow. See this stunning new car, either the mighty 160 horsepower DeSoto Fire Dome 8 or the brilliantly responsive PowerMaster 6. Both great cars let you drive without shifting.
Make a date now to try the world's finest carbide.
The distinguished new DeSoto.
And remember, the dealers who sell the distinguished new DeSoto also sell the truly balanced 53 Plymouth, the low-priced car most like high-priced cars.
Okay, George, who is next?
Well, Groucho, we have a grandfather and a young mother for you now, and here they are, Mrs. Betty Finney and Mr. Jack Martin. Please come in and meet Groucho Marx.
Well, howdy doody. Welcome, youngsters, to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide $100. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Mrs. Betty Finney. Mrs. Finney, I'll start with you. Yeah, where are you from, Betty? I'll call you Betty, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm from Tacoma, Washington.
You don't object to this familiarity?
No, not at all.
You're from where?
Tacoma, Washington.
Tacoma, huh? You mind if I ask your age? You don't look old enough to mind. How old are you?
No, I'm 28.
28. Well, you're a fine-looking gal. You're married, huh?
Yes.
No. The whole thing goes out the window. What sort of work does your husband do?
He's an appliance salesman at Cliff Swanson's in Studio City.
He's an appliance salesman?
Mm-hmm. Household appliances.
Oh, I see. Huh? Mr. Martin, how old are you?
65.
65. Well, you're a fine-looking lad. You certainly don't look 65. How do you keep looking so vigorous?
I don't drink and I don't smoke, and I never worry, no matter what happens.
Oh. You have nothing to worry about. Nothing's going to happen to you, Jack, old boy. Where are you originally from, Jack?
New York City. I was born at the Belasco Theater's location.
You were born on the stage of the Belasco Theater?
No. 44th Street, where the Belasco Theater is.
Oh, I see. Do you remember what it was like in that neighborhood 65 years ago?
Oh, they were all high stoops.
The whole neighborhood was high stoops? Well, there were a few of us low stoops around. Yeah, that's the only place they call them stoops, I think, is in New York.
New York City.
Yeah, when I first left New York, I was born on 78th Street in New York. That's true.
East Side?
Yeah, Lexington Avenue, right in the heart of three breweries, Rupert's, Ehret's, and Ringling's. And I used to hobble to school in the morning to the smell of the hops coming out of the brewery. Oh, this is true. And there was a big clock at Ehret's, on top of Ehret's.
George Ehret's.
Yeah, that's right. That's how we told time, and that's when we knew we were late, which was most of the time. Well, enough of this reminiscing. Betty Fenneman introduced you as a young mother. How many children do you have?
I have a set of twins.
Well, congratulations. I have a set of encyclopedias. Would you like to make a swap?
No.
You give me your two, and I'll give you Quag to Sam. Are twins very common, Betty? I know some of the twins I've met are pretty common, but I'm referring to yours now.
Well, the odds are 80 to 1.
80 to 1? Did you consult a bookie instead of a doctor when you...
No, I read some statistics
You
on
read
it.
the statistics on it. Do you believe this, Jack, that the odds are 80 to 1?
Yes, it's a fact, because I saw it in the paper, too.
Oh. You don't happen to have twins, do you, Jack?
No, not yet.
You haven't? You haven't got twins, huh?
No.
Jackie, you're a grandfather, is that right?
Yes, sir, 8 times.
Are you pretty handy with a diaper?
Experience.
How many children do you have?
4.
4, huh? Do you have any comments to make about today's children? How do you feel they compare
The
with
children.
yesterday's squawkers?
Well, the children today are nothing like when we were kids.
No, that's true. They're much younger.
No. They're very disobedient. It's hard to make them do anything. And they're not even polite to the elders.
Is that, you think that's true, Betty?
Oh, not in my experience.
No.
She's too young.
Yeah, I guess. When you were a kid, Jack, what did you do for fun? How did you play? Without television, hot rods, space uniforms, and comic books? What sort of innocent fun did you indulge in?
Oh, we had a gang from 10th Avenue.
You had a gang on 10th Avenue?
Yeah.
What kind of a gang was this?
It's called the Red Shirt Gang. One of the boys had a red shirt, and we called it the Red Shirt Gang. And we used to go around and steal sandwiches and apples and stuff on the car.
Now, Betty, aren't you sorry your twins weren't born in his generation?
No.
You wouldn't have all the expense of bringing them up. The sheriff would be doing it for you. Well, you're a nice couple, and I'd like to go on talking to you, but now it's time to play You Bet Your Life. Now, you run your $20 into more than their other couples, and you get a chance at the $1,000 question.
The first couple went broke, and the secret word is foot.
You selected Sights of London. Here's your first question. How much will you bet?
$20.
$20. Don't you want to consult with your partner here at all?
No.
Is this
That's fine.
satisfactory?
Yeah.
All right. What is the residence of the royal family in London called?
The Buckingham Palace.
That is correct.
You're on your way. You have $40.
Remember, you're going for $1,000 tonight. How much of the $40 are you going to bet this time?
20.
20.
Huh?
40.
40?
All of it.
All right,
huh?
I bet the
Now
40.
she's grabbing the reins, huh? There's a famous district of wharves and warehouses that is the residential area for the Chinese population of London. What is this district called?
Limehouse District. Is it?
That's right.
You now have $80.
Here's your third question. How much will you bet?
She insists on 80.
Well, of course. She's got twins. You haven't. All right. Sir Walter Raleigh and many other political prisoners were confined in a building where the crown jewels are now displayed. What is the name
Tower
of
of
this building?
London.
That's correct.
You now have $160.
Here's your last chance to beat. Is your last chance to beat the other couples. How much will you bet?
All of it.
All of it. English kings and queens are crowned in one of the most celebrated churches of the British Empire. What is the name of this church?
There's Westminster Abbey.
That is absolutely correct.
And you wind up with $320.
Thanks and good luck from the DeSoto Plymouth dealers.
Groucho, we invited some grammar school boys to the program tonight, and just before we went on the air, our studio audience selected Eddie Rissman. His partner is Mr. Barry O'Neill. So, gentlemen, would you please come in and meet Groucho Marx?
The shrimp boat must have just got in, huh? Barry O'Neill and Eddie Risman. Risman?
Yes,
Risman. Which one of you is Eddie Risman?
I am.
You are. How old are you, Eddie?
10 and a half.
Where are you from originally?
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Married?
No.
Have you got a girlfriend?
No.
Why not? You're a handsome lad.
Oh, I'm too busy for that. That's sissy stuff.
You think that boys who like girls are sissies, eh? Okay, I'm a sissy and I'm proud of it. Huh? Barry O'Neill, huh? That's you? You're a fine broth of a boy. Now, how old are you, Betty, my lad?
19.
19, that's a fine age. And what part of Ireland are you from, Barry?
I'm not born in Ireland. I'm born in Stuttgart, Germany.
Well, I knew it all the time. Anybody named Barry O'Neill has to be from Stuttgart. It's written all over you. You as Irish as sauerkraut. How is it if you're from Germany with a name like Barry O'Neill?
It's not my real name. My real name is Rolf Schliehoff.
Rolf Schliehoff?
Yes.
And you changed it to Barry O'Neill? That's quite a journey, huh? Why did you change your name?
Well, I like the name Barry O'Neill because Rolf Schliehoff is hard to pronounce, and I live with Irish people, so I prefer to take the name O'Neill.
Oh. You lived with Irish people, huh?
Yes.
What prompted you to come to this country, Barry? Did you have any particular reason?
Oh, yes. It's I was, as a small boy, I always liked to come to the United States because it's a great country, and during the war, my mother, she used to wash laundry for American GIs, and I used to deliver the laundry, and I used to meet an American GI, and I told him I'd like to go to the United States. And he wrote to his folks, and he sponsored me, and after 2 years, I had the opportunity to come to the United States, and I'm sure happy I'm here.
Well, we're glad to have you here. Are you working, Barry?
Yes, I do. I work in a machine shop in Southgate.
Oh, I see. And what do you do there?
I'm a milling machine operator.
You're a what?
Milling machine.
Milling machine? Oh.
Yes.
What do you do on a job like that?
I'm cutting gears and cams and all different kind of work.
I used to cut classes in school, but of course that's a different business. Have you picked up any American hobbies like the Bugs Bunny Club since you're here?
I have no time for hobbies.
You don't have time for hobbies at all?
No.
You mean you don't like girls either?
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm not completely alone up here. What do you do with your spare time, Barry?
I'm a professional fighter, and
a boxer?
Yes.
Oh, you work all day and train every night, huh?
Yes.
Don't you occasionally take a night off for other things?
Yes, and Monday nights I'm going to National Guard.
You'll have to wind back in Germany again delivering the wash, you know that. I almost became a fighter, you know. Only two things kept me from being the greatest fighter of my time. Lack of ability and the fact that I was a coward. Eddie, have you ever had any fights around school?
Yes, I've lost most of them.
Oh, how nice, huh? What were you fighting about?
Well, a boy once pushed me off a bench, and that started a big fight.
What happened?
Oh, he pushed me off, and I got mad at him. I hit him, and he hit me back, and before you know it, we were in a fight.
Was there a girl involved in this?
No.
This is just man-to-man stuff, huh?
Yes.
Eddie, I'm curious. You know, you can win a lot of money around here tonight. Almost $1,000. Now, what would a boy do with all that money?
Well, I might get a new house and furnish it with new icebox, stove, and rug maybe. Get my mother a new dress and, maybe a lot of other stuff I'd need. Baseball equipment.
Of course, are you aware at all of the actual value of the dollar today? Huh? I think it's 46 cents. Have you considered buying a car for your father?
No, he already has one.
I see, yeah. I'm afraid to ask the next question. Eddie, what kind of a car does your old man have? Is it a DeSoto?
No.
Eddie, I'll save you a lot of time. We will need to go through the formality of the quiz. Who was buried in Grant's tomb, you see? That's right. You lose $25. Well, you're nice boys, and I wish both of you the best of luck. Now, Barry, good luck to your new life in America. And Eddie, good luck to you in the quiz.
Thank you.
You'll certainly need it. All right, now let's see how much you can win. You beat our other couples, and you'll get a chance at the $1,000 question. I can't tell you how much you have to win, but George is going to remind our listeners.
Our second couple, the mother of twins and Mr. Martin, lead with $320.
Here we go. Let's see how I can bill you $20. You selected capitals of